friends, we are back, and now we are going to do what I said last time, which is work on Colossus Boulevard.
Thank goodness the headmaster sent a wizard to aid us. We could really use your help. Strange creatures have taken over Colossus Boulevard. We don't know where they came from, but they eat everything in sight. We call them gobblers. I admire you wizards. My niece studies ice magic at Ravenwood, but I'm worried about her. She said she was doing some school project on Colossus Boulevard, but I don't know why she has to do it now. Would you go speak to her and see if she needs any help? Her name is Mindy Pixiecrow.
Sure can do, sir. Let's make sure the quest is selected. There we go.
That's so sweet of my uncle to send you. I'm so glad you came too. I've been doing some ice research for Professor Greyrose, but I had to stop. I really need your help. This is horrible. First the gobblers showed up and started eating everything in sight, and then these evil snowmen. They're all over the place. We must get rid of them, but there are so many. Hey, I know. Why don't you defeat some of them and see if that will chase the rest away?
Now, I think that's optimistic, Mindy, but we can try. Alrighty. Does he have a quest or is it later? No, he doesn't have one yet. This is the battle where we have two, though. Oh, I fizzled. That's frustrating. Try number 2. Alright, let's kill this other one. Or not. And then the gobbler scavengers.
Hello? Hello? Do you hear me? Oh, good! The
I
badge
forgot
is
we needed
working.
that.
Orange reading. Pecron concentrations there are average. Good! Come back to Ravenwood.
I can do that in a bit. Let's go back to Mindy.
Well, that didn't seem to make a dent in those gobblers at all. They're still eating the city. Go speak with Professor Greyrose. Maybe she will know what to do. I'll try to keep their damage to a minimum.
Let's go to Grey Rose. And just since we're here, we'll turn in Aegon's quest.
Well done, young wizard. Good news! You're a full-fledged member of the Gravulum Order now. Together, we'll figure out this peculiar business. Check in each day, and I'll give you a creature or location to test. You won't need to return. I'll get the reading from your badge remotely. Oh, and take this Gravulum lodestone for your house. Today's assignment is to get a reading by defeating one of these creatures in this location. Good luck!
Bear with me. Alright.
Oh dear, I was afraid of that. It was an accident. I didn't mean to summon those gobblers, and those evil snowmen aren't doing a thing to help. They're actually causing more trouble. The biggest problem with gobblers is that they're always hungry. Let's try brewing a potion to make them lose their appetite. The snowmen we'll deal with later. Here is a list of ingredients for the potion. Take it back to Minty Pixie Crown on Colossus Boulevard.
Alrighty.
A magic potion? Excellent idea! I'll begin working on this list she gave us. I'll set up the cauldron for the potion here. Can you get the first ingredient? It's called stinkweed. You can find that growing right here in Colossus Boulevard. Go gather some for me.
Let's go grab her 3 stinkweed. I think all 3 should be over here. I think this quest used to require like 5 stinkweed or something like that.
Woo! This stinkweed really does stink. I know I've lost my appetite. That's all I need. I'll brew the potion now. Here's the first batch of potion, young wizard. Hopefully this will make the gobblers stop eating. While I'm making more, go beat some gobblers in combat and make them drink the stinkweed potion.
Let's get Kazul's quest.
I've been waiting for a shipment of goods from Kirby Longspear, my delivery man. But last I heard, Kirby was further down the street in the next park area. I can't reach him in this mess. Would you go find him and see what's happened to my shipment? I'll pay you for your time.
Sure, I can do that.
Thank goodness someone found me. I'll bet Kazul is steaming. Please, I need your help. Those gobblers stole my shipment. After they ate a handful, they went straight for me. Please, help me. I promised to deliver those goods to Kazul, but the barrels have rolled everywhere. Will you gather up as many barrels as you can and bring them back? If you do, I'll share my profits with you.
I can remember where the barrels are. Let's get 2 of these scouters. I would hope if I could find a snake or something. There we go. That's gonna hurt. Back to Kirby first.
Ah, you found my barrels. Now if the gobblers would just stay away from them. The evil snowmen are eyeing my shipment of sugar. It's not because they have a sweet tooth. They just worry that they may be on the menu if the gobblers get hungry. They know gobblers would take sugar over snow any day. But I need to deliver that sugar. Children would be disappointed without their cookies. Would you battle a few of those evil snowmen and chase them away? Then I can deliver the goods to Kazel.
Mindy.
All done? Excellent. Let's see if the potion had any effect. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the potion didn't quite work. I don't want to bother the headmaster. I know. The Gobbler King lives in the large palace at the very end of the street. Maybe we can reason with him. I'll try to brew a stronger potion. See if you can make a deal with the Gobbler King to stop eating and leave the city.
Oh, I forgot to get health. Shit. It's fine. We'll make this work. Totally an accident. Leaves go through. Thank God I would have been dead if that didn't work. Okay, let's go back to Kirby.
With those snowmen gone, I think I can make a run for it and deliver this special sugar to Kazel. I could make a run for it alone, but not carrying that barrel of sugar. The gobblers might take a bite out of me while I'm trying to get to the sugar, and I'm not all that sweet. Would you deliver a barrel for me? If those gobblers mess with you, you can mess with them right back.
Ah, my barrel of sugar. Just imagine if the gobblers had gotten hold of this. Thank you so much.
Need a little more health. Okay, now to fight the Gobbler King, which I think we have to do twice, because when we come back here again, that's what I think's kind of stupid with this quest.
You'll have to get past me if you want to see the king.
I know, sir, I know. Hopefully we won't fizzle in the shark. Perfect. I need this.
In the first world, the children of Lady Nightstar, the grandmother Raven, battled constantly. Titans they were, embodiments of ice, fire, and storm. Their conflict shook the world, but by the time of the spiral, only their offspring remained. Giants were the descendants of the Ice Titan, who used his power to create frost castles from frozen clouds. Like their ancestor, they battled the dragons on the ground until the wars decimated both races. The giants retreated to the world now known as Grizzleheim, where the few who still remain rule the frigid realm of Wintertusk.
All right.
A tiny wizard. Hello, tiny wizard. Have you come to surrender your city? You want us to leave? Oh, no. No, no, no. My people love it here. We shall call this city New Gobblerton. If you prove to be good servants, perhaps we shall let the tiny wizard stay in New Gobblerton. Here is my royal decree.
You pick up the royal decree to take back to Mindy Pixie Crown.
The Gobbler King wants us to surrender Wizard City? Big problem. Big problem. I can't believe the Gobblers are trying to claim Wizard City. We need to tell Headmaster Ambrose. Take the Gobbler King's royal decree to Headmaster Ambrose. See what he thinks we should do.
I'm gonna use some gold to refill my health and mana. That way is easier.
What? This decree doesn't even make sense. It's just pictures of ice cream and chickens drawn in crayon.
Headmaster Ambrose shakes his head sadly.
The gobblers may be a larger problem than we realized. I hate to ask, but you need to go duel some of them to test their strength.
So we need Gorger, Glutton, Muncher. Okay. There's the Gorgers. I leveled up. I just need Gluttons and Munchers. Here's Munchers. I'm not surprised I fizzled. I was overdue for one. And the gluttons. Oh my god, I fizzled! Do that, then heal. Oh my god, I hate it here. There's no fucking way I fizzled twice. Oh my god, fizzles. Just crash. I fucking hate this game sometimes. Oh, please don't do 270, please. I barely survived that. That was way harder than it should have been.
Good. Now that we know how strong the gobblers are, I have a plan. Please deliver this letter to Mindy Pixie Crown for me. Your hard work will pay off, I promise.
Headmaster Ambrose hands you an official-looking document. Mindy Pixie Crown reads the official-looking document.
I think this plan will work. This plan calls for challenging the Gobbler King's two closest advisors, Baron Greebly and Baron Rotunda. Dueling isn't my strength, so you're the only one who can do this, young wizard. They're each hiding out in towers, one at each end of the street. Defeat them and see what the Gobbler King has to say then.
I'm trying to beat this timer. Got 18 minutes.
Is it time for dinner yet? You look like you'd make a good stew. Get over here.
I shouldn't be surprised at this point that I fizzled. Dude, this game hates me, I'm telling you. Fudge. At least I crit on that. There's the first one. Other one is going to be close to the Hildress perch.
You've come to take away my treats? I can't allow that. To battle!
Alrighty, let's get rid of these people as quick as humanly possible. Now we'll get ready to storm shark this guy. How is he alive? Alright, let me get health wisps before I teleport back in case I do have to battle this guy again. Okay, Gobbler King. Something tells me I'm gonna have to fight him again, but... no, thank God.
Ah, the little wizard is back. Are you ready to surrender now?
You tell the Gobbler King about your battles with Barons Greebly and Rotunda.
What? You defeated them? I find that hard to believe. I'll have to send someone to find out if what you say is true or not.
Just as the Gobbler King is getting ready to call, a messenger breaks into the room.
Sir, the two barons have been defeated by a student wizard. What shall we do?
Oh dear. What you said is true. Then that means no Gobblerton, Wizard City, is yours. Spare me and my people, wizard. We mean you no harm. I ask that we are allowed to stay here. Our old home was filled with witches, and we are too scared to go back. I promise we will not eat so much. You have my word.
Amazing, young wizard. You have brought peace with the gobblers. You've done a great job. Be sure to tell Headmaster Ambrose what the Gobbler King said. Now I can get back to my project.
Amazing. Let's go back to Ambrose.
My plan worked. Oh, that's excellent news.
You tell Headmaster Ambrose what the Gobbler King said about their home world.
My. I certainly don't want to force them to go back to a world where they aren't welcome. Very well. We will let them stay on Colossus Boulevard. It appears we have new neighbors.
Amazing. Okay, let's quickly knock out some of these side quests that I had just so that they're out of the way. So we're gonna do the gardening quest. Farley.
Greetings, my little wizard friend. You look like you're in need of some learning, and I'm happy to oblige. And if it's not too much trouble, I'll ask you for a small favor once I've finished yapping. So, where to start? Well, let me tell you about how gardening works. It all begins with the tiniest of things, a seed. That's it, a seed. Do you have a seed with you? Surely you must. What's that? You don't? Oh dear. And we're off to a poor start. Tell you what, will you run over to speak to Blossom, the life tree in the midst of Ravenwood? Ask her for a seed. Any type will do. She should set you up with something to get you started. Be off then, will ya?
Yep, I'll go talk to Blossom. Blossom.
Good day to you, young wizard. What can I do for you? A seed? Farley sent you? A most unusual request, but I should be able to help you. A plant's journey of life begins with it as a seed. There are many types of seeds, each with a different destiny. With enough energy, You can prepare soil of your choice in your castle, if you have one, or a planter in your dorm. Then, you can place the seed into the readied soil. After a time, it will begin to grow. You can shepherd its growth through spells and other means of caring for it, creating an environment for it to thrive. I will give you a seed. Take it back to Farley. He will tell you more.
Awesome, Farley.
Oh, you've got that seed? Fantastic. I recommend you roll up your sleeves and learn something about gardening. Let's see what kind of seed blossom saw fit to give you. Oh, what's this? A dandelion? That'll do nicely. After you've planted your dandelion seed, it starts to grow. From seed to seedling, young plant, mature plant, to elder. You can use a number of helpful spells to usher it along as it grows, keeping it healthy and happy. Take a look at the row of 4 dandelions to the side of me, and examine each of them. When you're done, come back and I'll bend your ear some more, if you've got the patience for it.
This is a seedling, the youngest phase of life for a plant. You will need energy to plant a seed in a planter or the ground. After a seed is planted, you can use plant growth spells on it to help it flourish. Plants require some things to thrive and survive: water, sunshine, pollination, magic, and even music. Plants that are cared for with spells to satisfy their needs will advance through the stages of life. Next, you should examine the young plant. This is a young plant in its next stage of life after seedling. You can observe your plant's growth visually and by using some simple spells. The plow spell allows you to remove a plant or dirt pile if you wish to do so. The revive spell allows you to transform a wilting plant into a young plant, ready to grow once more. Now you should examine the mature plant. This is a mature plant in the fullness of its growth. When a plant becomes mature, it can be harvested. You can harvest a plant by interacting with it. Each type of plant yields a different harvest: reagents, pet snacks, gold, treasure cards, or more seeds. You can harvest from a plant as long as it's in its mature stage of life. It's now time to take a look at the elder plant. This is an elder plant, the final stage of a plant's life cycle. Many plants won't reach this stage. An elder plant can be harvested one final time with much greater possible rewards. Once an elder plant is harvested, it disappears and cannot be revived. You should return to speak to Farley.
So, there you have it. Think you know it all now? Don't get carried away. I've still much to teach. I'm sad to say that gardening isn't all nurturing and happiness. Plants can be endangered by some very real threats. Take a look at the 2 unhealthy-looking specimens to the other side of me. Come back when you've seen for yourself what can happen.
This plant is wilting. It will die before too long if it's not taken care of. Plants can die if their needs are not met, or if they are killed by pests. Plants have likes and dislikes, things that encourage or discourage their growth. A plant's likes are things it enjoys being near. These can include other types of plants or gardening items. A plant will flourish if it is near things that it likes, while things it dislikes will cause it to become unhealthy. An important part of gardening is learning how to arrange your plants and create a healthy garden for them. You should examine the dead plant now. This plant is dead. Now all that can be done is to plow it over or revive it as a seedling. The greatest threat to plants are pests. Pests can infest a plant and hinder its growth. If pests are not eliminated, eventually the plant will begin to wilt and die. When a plant is infested by pests, it cannot be harvested, and growth spells will have no effect. To eliminate pests, you must use pest-fighting spells. To eliminate a pest, the spell must be of high enough rank. You can purchase pest-fighting spells from vendors throughout the spiral, or even win them as treasures. Farley can tell you more about how to get...
It's a sorry state to see plants doing so poorly, but it's important to know what risks there are when gardening. I think by now you've learned the basics of planting and gardening. If you've been paying attention, the seed Blossom gave you should be enough to get you started. I encourage you to try it out. You've already got the basic spells to care for your plant, and I can sell you additional spells and items for your garden. As you continue to garden, you'll reap the rewards in the form of harvests, badges, and even experience. I look forward to seeing you again with your newfound green thumb displayed oh so proudly. Best of luck to you.
There we go. And then this... What are the enchanted ones? The enchanted ones I feel like do better. There we go. We're gonna go put these in the house. I'm big on getting the planting level up because once you do, it's good to do because then you're able... Hold on, sorry. Need the planters. Do the medium on this side for now. We'll do some small ones over here. Plant these 3 small seeds. Go see if we have any other plants that are rank 1. Because I cannot remember. Plants. Yeah, now we're good. Alright, let's place the banner. Don't think I particularly care for any of the rest of the stuff in my inventory. I'll keep a crate of jelly beans. Just cause. Lodestone, we're gonna put right there. These I don't care about. There we go. Let's go plant these remaining plants. And that one. Beautiful. Alright, what else can we do? Can't do that one. Guess we can go talk to Drake. Not sure what quest this was.
So, you are turning in Marla's report. Well, it is incomplete. If she wants credit, I'll need a Cyclops monocle.
I need a Cyclops for that quest. Could do the Monstrology one, but I do want to try to sell stuff in my backpack so that we can get a slightly bigger deck. Let's go see if we can find a deck. Because this deck's too small. Is there a deck shop somewhere? Wand, amulet, dagger. Hat, robe, boot. Deck. You used to be able to get these in the bazaar, but now you can't really, which kind of sucks. Alright, let's equip the other deck instead. So we have all of those. Don't need these. Let's say a max of 5. We don't need more than 5 wand hits. Only other thing we need is the Monstrology. Okay, let's go to Unicorn Way. We're going to knock out this quest and then we will call it a day for this episode. Lost soul essence. Put that on a snake. Ravenwood. I'm not going to listen to his dialogue because if I remember correctly, like the first time he just has a lot of it. But we'll turn in the quest.
Where are you?
Yeah, he has a lot. Right, we don't need those anymore. Oh no, we'll do this too. He's gonna force us to do something with team up. That's kind of annoying.
This is the...
I know that's the kiosk. Is there anything easy that we can do? Nah, no one's under team up. I'll have to do that later. Also, before I forget, let's kill a Cyclops. Because we need a monocle. And back to Ravenwood.
Ah, the Cyclops monocle for Marla's report. It's too bad some of the information in her report was incorrect. She mentioned grub, which is a myth. I, of all people, know it's a myth. She gets a C. This conversation is over.
Cyrus is just not nice.
What? He gave me a C? He thinks it's a myth? I'm pretty sure he's wrong. We must prove Professor Drake wrong. I hear it is dangerous, so you may want to bring some friends along.
Yeah,
meet me inside and we'll get the proof we need.
For team up, but I don't think anyone's gonna join it, but we'll put it here to see. Gun City's one of those things that it's hard to get anybody to help you. What are the hidden quests? Level 17. I still don't think that's gonna be enough. Unhide you, because we can turn those in and unhide that. Really hope someone else joins, because a 13 and a 17 are not gonna get through this. Like, in no way in hell that that's gonna work.
Well, tarnation, you found them all! I'll find a good home for them, don't you worry. Here's a little reward for helping me out. You more than deserve it for all your assistance. Look me up, you ever wandered the spiral.
You found the books on the ancient history of magic? Let me get my notepad out and tell me everything you learned. Wow, that's a lot. Gonna need a minute here, pal, to process all that. Okay, I'm good. But all the answers in those books just bring up more questions. Like, what happened to these titans? And what's with the sentient plants? You've seen them, the trees with the faces in Ravenwood. Every school has one, except Death and Balance. But what do they do? What are they for? Why don't Death and Balance have one? People have a right to know. We need to get the straight dirt from the horse's mouth. Meaning, go ask all the trees themselves. While you do that, I'll study the books.
I'm gonna go back to Sunken City, but I'm gonna do a team up minimum of 3 because there's no way I'm doing that with 2 people if they're low level.
What are we, spell trees? Why, we are the offshoots of the great-grandfather tree. He who, with his sister Grandmother Raven, sang the song of creation and wove the spiral into being. Life magic in particular resonates with that song, uses its chords and verses to stitch wounds and mend spirits, to heal a fragmented world. And the titans responsible for that sundering,
well, I'm gonna hop off for now, but in the next episode we're going to do Sunken City. So thank y'all again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!